What is up, ballers? London Oluwumi back at it again. I'm just here to talk baseball with you. So, it has been a month. By the time I'm making this video, or the day that I'm making this video, it is May 1st. May I interest you into some baseball? I saw that on a tweet. So it's May 1st. Of course, the season started on April 1st. So it has been a great month, in my opinion. I guess there's a way to think opposite of that. I don't know how you could. This month has already been probably one of the best months that I have personally ever seen to start off a baseball season, but like the best month of April that I have seen, and that's coming from a person whose team isn't actually doing all that well right now. So April has been amazing. In fact, Mike Lupicia or Lupica? No, I'm gonna say Mike Lupicia. I believe that's how it goes. But on April 20th, he put out a article that said the 9 best things about the season so far. And this was on April 20th. That meant that we still had 10 days to go with the beginning of the season. And just to like go over what he said it is, he listed out it's numerical, and so it's numerical, but he even it's funny because it's like, let's be alphabetical and talk about the A's, start the conversation. Yes, so the A's, they had a very long winning streak. What did it get to? 15 games? Oh, 13. Okay. So yeah, the A's, after going 0-6, won 13 straight. So that's what he starts off with, and that was just like this. We're still on the 20 days into the season. He's talking about the middle of the lineup for the Red Sox. The Dodgers had a really good start to their season. Mr. Ronald Acuna Jr. is at number 4, but 20 days in, he had 16 RBIs and an OPS of 1.3. Yeah, that's crazy. And he was hitting 419. And then we got Jacob deGrom, who was just absolutely probably having the best April we've ever seen for a pitcher. His 50 strikeouts was just incredibly fast. He had an ERA of 0.45. He had more runs batted in, and he had given up at some point. Like, it was ridiculous. And then Shohei Ohtani, speaking of pitchers who did a little bit of hitting, he did a lot of hitting, and he had I remember watching a game where he threw a pitch that was over 101 and then had an exit velocity on a pitch that was over like 115, which was at that point in time the hardest hit ball of the season. I think now at this time, Giancarlo Stanton has like the last 4 or the first 4 hard hit balls. And then who else do we have here? Oh, Yermin Mercedes, his start of the season where he went 8 for 8. And then he had, a couple home runs sprinkled in there. Then we have Mike Trout just being absolutely Mike Trout. And so those were all 9. I can't find what I'm missing here. But that was just 20 days into the season. And then this is part 2 from Mike Lupicia, 20 days in. And so he fleshes it out with an overall look or overall scope of the entire month of April. So I guess added onto there is that there's 3 first place teams, AL East, NL West, and the AL Central, that we all kind of didn't see happening this soon, is where it is. So the Royals, the Giants, and then the Red Sox all lead their respective divisions, and these teams weren't, I guess, touted to have something good coming into the season. And I could probably say that I was on that same train of not expecting too much from these teams, and especially the Giants being the head of their division over over the NL East. Sorry, I'm so used to saying NL East because of the Braves, the NL West, because the Dodgers and the Padres are both in that same division. They have played each other a lot, the Dodgers and the Padres, and they have been pretty even. That's been one of the best series that we've seen so far, and it's been living up to its the potential. I feel like it's lived past the potential. Just the things that have happened in those games. So, yeah, the month of April has just been incredibly spectacular so far. There's new names to follow that I can't say that I was too big on knowing coming into the season, and that's Akil Baddoo, the outfielder for the Detroit Tigers. I almost had the Detroit Lions in my mind, but the Detroit Tigers, and then Jazz Chisholm, who plays for a rival team of mine, the Miami Marlins. But these guys have been wonderful to watch. Even Yermin Mercedes, who I just talked about from this article here, so great to watch. Seattle player Taylor Trammell. Those are like some newer names that I'm following. Oh, there's a guy named Flexen who I didn't even know about. Of course, every time Akil Baddoo hits a home run, we're going to do the yabba dabba doo, because I thought it was so awesome. I saw on I think it was like an MLB TV segment that they did, and they were like, if you could call any of your home runs, what would like the home run call be? And he said yabba dabba doo. We're going to make his wish come true. So every time Akil Baddoo hits a home run, we yabba dabba doo. And then Vladimir Guerrero is just going off. I actually just traded him in my fantasy league the day before he hit 3 home runs, which was cool for him, cool to see. But I was just like, man, like that sucked. But what in April? I can't wait to put out more content. I can't wait to see where baseball is going even more. We've had a bunch of bench clearing stuff. Baseball is just, it's been great so far. The month of April has showed up, it has shown out, and I'm just so ready for what's next. This is another episode without my graphics card, so we went a whole month without it, and I got a little bit of content in there, so we're just going to pray that this month of May I get a graphics card so we can get the content levels up, looking a lot better. But thank y'all for being ballers for Black Ball Baseball. We're going to keep it simple still until we can get a little bit better in this. But, hey, thank y'all for showing up. Y'all showing out. You're a baller. You're a baller. It's Black Ball Baseball.